In Money Watch tonight, debt has become a way of life for most Americans. In fact, if you are not in debt in January, you're a rarity. Aaron Breen looked into some of the best advice on getting out of debt and back on track for the new year. Aaron, what did you find out?
Well, Kristen, I found out that for next year, I really need to plan ahead a little bit better, set a budget, and you got to stick to it. But that's not really going to help for this year's bills, is it? Getting out of debt is something that you have to be committed to, and you got to just do it.
How are you doing?
I'm great.
Wow.
How are you?
If you were in any crowds like this over the holidays, chances are you did a lot of this. And you're not alone with that. According to a report by Lexington Law, 57% of adults in this country were willing to go into debt this past month to see some priceless smiles on Christmas morning. That same report says that most of us in debt are at least $1,000 in debt going into January, which basically has us all wishing we could do a little of this, right? Well, since that's illegal, how about this for a plan? Getting some help. Nina Halleck has been with the Great Basin Federal Credit Union for 10 years. She says most people make the same mistake.
The biggest mistakes that I see is the lack of budgeting and making sure that you have a plan, stick to the plan, and keep track of your plan.
That is good advice for next year. But to deal with this year's holiday debt, she suggests paying off those cards in a way where you can see the progress. Instead of a little extra here and a little extra there, focus all of your extra payments on one card at a time.
Get that one paid off, take what you've been paying extra, along with the minimum payment that you were paying, take it all, focus it on the next one, get that one paid off, take that, plus what you were paying, onto the third one, and it can really add up.
And if you do resort to consolidating onto one of those 0% interest offers, remember to look for hidden fees, consider how it could impact your credit score, and always pay on time.
As soon as you pay it late, your interest rate goes back up and you're paying all the back interest too.
And of course, we should all be budgeting and setting up accounts to save money for the holidays ahead of the time next year, so we don't find ourselves in the same situation next January. Covering Money Watch, Aaron Breen, Channel 2 News.